Let's talk about how to communicate with your angels. It's one of my favorite topics, and today I'm going to give you the 3 steps you can take to get started. Hi, my name is Melissa Kitto, and this channel is dedicated to helping you connect with your angels or guides, develop your own intuition so you can live your unique life purpose with more happiness and abundance. How to communicate with your angels. So this is something that I know a lot of people desire to have in their life. They know that they have guides or angels, or they would like to at least get in contact with a higher source of wisdom, yet they really don't know how to get started. So if that's you, I'm going to give you some tips today that will set you well on the path to having a clear, direct communication with those lovely guides who really want to help and assist you. And they really are with you 24 hours a day. So that help is available to you. Let's learn to tap into it and utilize it in our life for more joy, right? So the first step that's really important to take when you're communicating with your angels or spirit guides, whatever you decide you want to call your personal team. I'm not talking about archangels, by the way, okay? So this is your personal team of guides who are with you to help you through your lifetime. One of the first steps that's really important is that you need to be relaxed. Or in other words, if you want to say it in a more woo-woo way, raise your vibration. If you are stressed or run down or tired or angry or any of those things that we all experience in our day-to-day life on planet Earth, it's going to be much harder for your guides to get through to you. You can imagine that they have this high vibration of energy all the time. They've learned to maintain that, which is really why they've evolved beyond the planet Earth level. But here, as we're learning and growing on planet Earth, we have ups and downs. Sometimes we might raise up, and then sometimes something in the environment gets us off, or we get triggered, or we get tired. And so it's like energetically there's this gap, there's this disconnect between you and your guides. So the cool thing is though, is that it's really easy for you to raise your vibration again, because that is the real you as a soul, as energy. You have the potential to have a high positive vibration all the time. And anytime that you get off, you can get yourself back in alignment again. I know sometimes it's easier said than done when you're going through something very difficult, but you do have the potential for that. And the cool thing about the spiritual journey is that you will learn to be in a positive vibration more often than not, right? And that's the goal. So I do have a technique that you can learn that will allow you to raise your vibration back up very quickly and easily. And it's called the spiritual cleansing technique. So what I want you to do, grab a pen and paper, and you'll go to this page to practice this technique, okay? It's free for you guys. You just want to go to communicatewithangels.com/cleansing. And that's the tool that you can use to start to relax and be energetically tuned in to your angels, right? You can think of it as those old-fashioned radio dials. If you're not tuned right exactly to the right point on that dial, you are not going to hear the radio station, even though the radio waves are always present. As soon as you tune in, you're going to hear that music playing. So this is the same thing with your angels. You need to be energetically tuned in and connected first, or it's just not going to be able to get through to you. Step 2 in communicating with your angels is to ask. Sounds really obvious, right? But it's true. How often do we maybe assume that, our guides should know what we need? It may be that you're not being specific enough with the question that you have or the help that you would like. So I do think that it's really valuable to have some kind of personal spiritual practice where you're just tuning in. And write it down in a journal if that's helpful for you. Or say it very specifically in your mind, or even out loud, what you would desire, what kind of help you desire, or what question that you have. It doesn't have to be a lengthy process. I'm not talking about meditating for hours. I'm just saying, have a little moment where you really get clear and you really get specific. Realize that they are not you. They are outside of you. We have a very close connection with them energetically and spiritually, but you need to be very clear. When you get clear within yourself about what you desire or what help you need, then you're going to be able to receive it. And that's step 3. Receive the guidance. Now you have 4 spiritual gifts, which I call intuition, which is clairaudience or hearing words or music. Vision, which is seeing pictures, symbols, images, dreams. Prophecy, which is inner knowings, a sensing of energy and premonitions. And then feeling, which is those gut feelings, even physical sensations, the healing abilities, and even touch, feeling energy through touch. So you have all 4 of those gifts, and those are the means through which you will receive the guidance. Now we think that it should be in our head. In our society, unfortunately, we're trained to think way too much. You need to get out of your head and into your beingness, into your feelings, into your sensitivity and intuition, and recognize the impressions that pop into your mind, the hunches, the aha moments. That is the way that your guides are communicating to you. And it's really valuable to have a practice, a goal of developing your own gifts so that you're more tuned in to receiving the messages. After a while, this is going to become like second nature to you. It's going to be so natural that you're just recognizing these hunches and impressions all the time. They can come in randomly throughout the day when your guides are kind of helping you. But even more powerful is this process that I've described, where you're very specifically asking for a question or for some help in a specific area and receiving that. So those are the 3 steps that will get you started on communicating with your angels. And I have many more videos here on YouTube to help you with this process. The one that I recommend that you go to next is called 3 Ways to Talk to Your Angels. So I've linked that right here. Go ahead and watch that one right now. It's going to give you some great tips to kind of further your communication with your angels. And I'll see you over there.